Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here for the Traci Reed Designs creative team. And today we are scraplifting Emiley's Steenbrugge. And I chose to use this collection called Over the Moon. And of course you saw the original layout that I am basing my scraplift on. And so a couple of things that I've gone ahead and done and then printed and cut. I used the blue and red and white plaid as my background paper and added just a tiny bit of a blue border around that, and then I'm adhering it down to a full white border just to frame this layout and give some definitive edges to the page. And so one of the things that stood out to me on Emiley's beautiful layout is the frame element that she used. And one of the things that made her frame and her photo stand out was how she made the frame a major part of the layout, and then made the photo within the frame smaller. And that drew my eye in because that was unexpected and a very beautiful way to treat a frame and a photo together. And it allowed some of her background paper to show through behind the frame as well. So I just got going. I took that as a jumping off point and just got going and used two of the frame elements from Over the Moon. There were the blue and white stacked frames, and then this lovely heart frame. This sort of reminds me of a viewfinder. And when I cut that out with my silhouette, I went ahead and had it cut out all the hearts so that that pattern paper would be able to stand out behind it. And I did end up making my photo mostly as large as the frames themselves. I'm not sure why, just a personal design choice for me. And then I just threw everything at it for the embellishment clusters. I began those clusters with the red, white, and blue stars, and then added the rocket. The rocket is so cute there. The little bow and arrow, the clouds. I love those clouds. And then another thing that I did is the balloon words, love and moon. They're actually straight across in the elements pack. But I went into Photoshop and used the arc tool to curve those a little bit. And I thought that was kind of fun. That way it follows the line of the frame. I also changed up where I did the title. Emiley had put her title more to the right of her frame, and I put mine on top. In hindsight, it would have been really cute to do the love word at the top and then the moon word across the bottom. But that's just another option that you could do. I think that it would have separated the words a bit too much for the page. I'm not sure. There was one little detail that I didn't point out yet, is before I printed the plaid paper, I used one of the digital mixed media embellishments in the collection. It's the heart-shaped splatters or sprinkles. And the original is in gold, but I did a layer, just a blank white layer over top, and clipped it to that embellishment layer to make it white. You don't really get the heart shape of it because now it's truly a part of the background. But I did want a little bit of white there to help that background blend in with the rest of the layout, and I think it worked out really pretty. It just shows a little bit in some of those areas and creates a little visual interest there. Another thing I did was for the journaling, I took one of the journaling tickets in the collection and just added my journaling digitally in Photoshop before I printed it out. Makes it a little bit easier to journal. And then as you can see, a couple of the elements on the page are popped up with foam dots. The rocket, the red frame. Did you notice how I made the foam tape curve around that red circle? And basically I used the lines in between the foam dots, cut very thin lines of foam tape, and cut little divots at certain points so that it would bend around that curve. And so that's one way you can use up all the little bits of your foam tape and also get the dimension on the more narrow pieces that you might find yourself trying to attach, which I definitely do. I definitely stretch my foam adhesive to the max. I love having that dimension and having certain things built up a little bit. I also here am just adding the date stamp. I had not talked about the story yet in this photo. This photo is from our family playing at the park back in 2013. And so the kids were so little. This is Nick, probably 9 years old, maybe, yeah, 9, getting ready to turn 10. And he had just gotten braces on at this point in time. So that was a part of what I was documenting as well. And here, just folding up some of these edges, adding a little bit more dimension. I'm so thrilled with how this turned out. The one last thing that I need to do, I think it's the last thing I need to do, is finish the sentence because I want the title to say, "Love you to the moon." And so I grabbed a couple of puffy stickers here, puffy alphabets, and I'm trying to choose between the white ones or the blue ones. And I think that the white ones will probably pop a little bit better against the plaid. So I'm going to go for the white and add those words as the finished title there across the top. And so I just want to invite you to head over to the Traci Reed Designs blog today to see how others in our creative team have scraplifted Emily, and so much fun, fantastic inspiration there. I will have Emily's social media links down below for you as well. I hope that you will follow her and be inspired today to scraplift someone. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you back here again real soon. Bye-bye.